Wolverhampton biker here, just out for a little ride on a Sunday evening. And tonight I just want to talk about different sized bikes from my experience, what I've found over the years of riding. I started off doing my CBT. Anyone in the UK knows exactly what that is. It's basically compulsive basic training for a motorbike, which allows you to ride up to a 125 legally on the road, but you can't carry a pillion passenger and you can't go on the motorway. And while I found the 125 was good fun, it got you out, it got you riding, you could go out places and enjoy it, I never felt really comfortable on it. Banty, who I normally go riding with, would tell you I was always uncomfortable taking tight corners on it, because the only problem you get with a lot of 125s now is they're designed to be very light, very manoeuvrable. So the problem is you get very narrow wheels on them, the overall bike weighs very little, so you get a bit of a crosswind, you're going to get blown about, and if you're going around a corner you don't feel planted, so you feel like you're going to fall off all the time, which isn't really a nice thing, and it can be very uncomfortable when you're riding. It's okay when you're just going around the city and commuting to work and back, it's fine, but if you go out on the freeway or you go out somewhere, dual carriageway or Bridge North, a country road where you can give it some beans, it terrifies the shit out of you, because you just feel like you're constantly struggling for grip and you're constantly struggling to keep it in a straight line. And I found, since I've done my direct access, even when I had a few lessons on the 500, which was my first couple of lessons, the difference was night and day. When you go from a 125 onto something 500cc upwards, you just feel so much more planted on the road. The bikes are heavier, and I just felt I could relax a lot more on it, which is something I never really did on a 125. And now that I've finally passed my test and done my direct access and got my A licence, I'm riding a 750 and it's so comfortable. It's heavy, I can't even turn it around very easily, which is the downside of it, but I just feel so planted to the ground. I go around the corner, I don't feel uncomfortable when I'm leaning, I feel totally safe and secure. And the good thing about it is it'll go nicely at 40 mile an hour like I'm doing now, absolutely no problem. But if you want to give it some beans and rub it, you can and you'll go quick. But I do not miss 125s at all. I know there's people out there, and there's a lot of you riders out there that love them, and there's some of you that have even had big bikes and gone back to 125s, and that's fine. If that's what you enjoy, then you're happy on it, that's fine. But for me personally, I just never felt comfortable on a 125. Just never felt it was secure and safe and planted. Always felt really sketchy on it. But anyway, if any of you'd like to share your thoughts on it, please feel free to comment. Let me know what you think. I'd like to hear from you. I'm just heading up towards Bridge North. That's a nice little run.